All right, so with these, we're going to be looking at endurance tests of the trunk flexors. So in order to do that, there's a standardized position of the patient on the table with the backrest at a 55-degree angle from the horizontal. So if you set up your goniometer to read 55 degrees, and you place the axis right at the axis of the backrest of the table, the stationary arm along the horizontal, and then the moving arm along the backrest, that should read 55 degrees. So that way we know that we're starting in the appropriate position. So then from there, we're going to use a strap to help keep the feet locked in. Hear that, Nate? And it should be snug, okay? And then when we're ready to start the test, I'll have my stopwatch and I'll introduce the test to my patient. So Nick, we're going to see how long you can hold a certain position. It's going to be this exact position, but I'm going to lower the backrest down. Your task is to try to maintain this position for as long as you can, and I'm going to time it. And as we're going through, I'm going to be watching to see what happens. And if it looks like things are starting to break down in terms of form, I might cue you once or twice, but if that continues to happen, then we'll just stop the test. Also, if you feel like you can't hold it any longer, we'll stop the test, okay? All right, you ready?
Yep.
All right, so maintain this position. Can you cross your arms over your chest for me? Good. So stay here. I'm just gonna lower the backrest a little bit, okay? Got it? And hold that position, good. So notice how I didn't lower the backrest all the way down, so that way when your patient is through, remember this is a challenging test. So when your patient's through, all they need to do is go down a few inches to rest on the backrest, okay? So I'm looking to make sure that Nick's back isn't starting to touch the backrest. I'm also making sure that he's not starting to go into a posterior pelvic tilt. And we also want to look at his upper body, because if he's starting to fatigue, he's going to try to bring some of his mass forward. All right, so Nick, keep your back where it is here, but can you bring your shoulders back? There you go. Hold that position. Keep holding. You're doing great. Keep holding, Nick. Very good. And then intermittently too, you can get your goni and get a sense of what their trunk position is. So as they start to get tired, again, they're going to want to try to shorten the lever. So they're going to orient themselves a little bit closer to straight down. They might start bringing their head and neck forward. So right now, Nick's crept up to about 65 degrees. And the shoulders are even a little bit further forward. So I might stop the test here. Good job, Nick.